Well, it's very difficult to choose one character because I love them all. I've been living with them for the last 2 years. But fortunately, in the game you can switch characters and you can become whoever you want. So I can play all of them, and I especially have fun playing Mohini. I always wanted a body like that. So yeah, I got 6.5-year-olds and they are playing. I mean, we saw them in the film. Thank you. So I think any mother would look for a game that is not bloody, that is not gory. I mean, some elements of action is there, but it's not like violent, and it's fun. It's, for me, easy to navigate.
Simple gameplay, yeah? and that's what we've tried to do, which is like really appeal to, because the film is all about, it's appeal to all audiences. And the most amazing thing about the film has been that children have come in, such large numbers. So I think, that same brief is something that we had from Farah as well, which is make the game simple, render it run across all people, and that's what we try to do.
In the game right now, and which are going to perhaps change as inshallah the film does well and the game does well. You see, every level is more arm to arm, hand to hand combat, and I find that very interesting, simplest. And as it keeps on going, as you cross each level, the fight becomes tougher. So for me, it's always like to be able to clear off in the first time. I can't, then I get my son to do it. He's damn good at it, and he's fantastic at hand-to-hand combat. Also, what's happening with this game in a very simple way. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's not new. It's not going to turn the whole gaming world upside down. It's simplistic. It's adhering to the characters and kind of the film script. But the idea is that every time you are crossing levels, you have to do them in less time, because it can be played multiplayer. It's not just singular. So I can be playing against Farah or Abhishek, and we both could cross the level, but whoever crosses as fastest is the one who's winning. So I think that part is very interesting.
Wow.
At this level, and on the net, and on for telephones, I think this is a big jump forward.
So are you winning at the moment?
Right now?
Yeah?
No. Right now I'm losing, but I'm not well, so I'll come back. I'll be back.
When you have somebody like Farah who's guiding you throughout, it makes your job a lot easier. And when you have a wonderful group of actors like we do, they really literally held my hand throughout the film and were always there. This was, I think, the only film that I've done where the entire star cast used to be on set to give off-camera dialogues, to be available for any sort of suggestions. There were many a days where, for example, say Shah Rukh wasn't shooting, but he'd still come. If any of these guys had finished their shots, they'd still stay on set and help. And the credit has to go to them. They've really, made Nandu and Vicky Grover with me. So, it was a lot of fun.
We are planning to actually post this. We're going to sit 15 minutes in the conference room and try it out. We did see bits and pieces of it. I think Vivan has been too kind to Boman. Boman couldn't get it right at all. But Vivan was very good, Abhishek and we were very good. Sonu was trying and going to learn from his son. But हम एक साथ में जरूर खेलेंगे देखने के लिए, क्योंकि अच्छा लग रहा है.
We had a wager going on during the making of Happy New Year, and that is currently under dispute. So we decided that post this press conference, we're finally going to settle it playing Happy New Year. Whoever wins will win that wager.
I have to thank Shah Rukh. I've always been asked about the 100 crore club and I wasn't part of it, and in 3 days now I am. So I think we'll see. I need a long holiday now. I think we all do, and let's see where it goes.